Ah, don't you love it? Sitting by the fire, nice cup of tea. Ah, nothing can ruin it. Nothing can make you more happier, can make you more relaxed. It's like everything.
Whoa, that just makes everything 10 times better.
Alright, guys, we need to talk about Johnny Somali. If you've been following his antics, you probably saw this coming. He just pleaded guilty in South Korean court. This is a guy who built his entire online presence around being a disruptive influencer, or nuisance, let's say. Alright, and now he's facing some legal consequences. So let's just break down what happened and what this can mean for him moving forward. Alright, quick recap. If you don't already know this, Johnny Somali is an American live streamer who made a name for himself by trolling people in different countries, mainly Japan and Korea. He's been kicked out of many places, confronted by angry locals, and even physically attacked multiple times. There wasn't even a second where you wouldn't see him without his face looking like it's been through the ringer. But out of every place he's stirred up trouble, South Korea wasn't having any of it.
Now, Johnny's been kicked out of many places, but when he landed in South Korea, he decided to go for the high score. He harassed locals, disrupted businesses, and he even thought it'd be a great idea to mock a memorial dedicated to confront women. Because when you think great content, you definitely think disrespecting historical trauma in a foreign country. Just a disclaimer, this did not work for him. He did not gain any fans. Do not try that. Okay, this didn't go unnoticed. People in South Korea were just fed up with him, and the authorities started keeping an eye on his behavior. But dumbass being dumbass thought he was untouchable. That was until he got into a confrontation at a convenience store. Now, you'd think a normal person already being on thin ice in a foreign country would, I don't know, behave like a normal human being. Not our guy. Instead of just leaving the store as a regular human being, Johnny made a scene, refused to leave, and escalated things to the point where the police actually had to get involved.
Now, here's the bit that's really fun. In South Korea, there's a law against obstruction of business. Basically, if you disrupt a business or cause a scene that interferes with daily operations, you can get arrested and charged. And Johnny, well, he did this multiple times. I mean, at this point, he was just speedrunning his way to legal trouble.
And so, to no one's surprise, Johnny finally got arrested. And let me tell you, his court appearance, beautiful. It was perfect. Perfect. In bad decision making. So, I heard that he showed up late, looking completely out of it. Uh, and I heard he was hungover. Because apparently the night before, he was doing shots. And possibly the most Johnny Somali move ever, he tried to live stream his hearing. And yes, when you're standing in front of a judge in a foreign country, the best move is definitely to pull out your phone and start framing for views. Obviously, this didn't go over well. The judge shut that down really quickly, and it was pretty clear that Johnny's usual "I'm just a content creator, bro" excuse wasn't gonna fly this time.
I mean, at some point, reality must have hit him like a freight train, because he finally did something that nobody expected. He actually pled guilty. That's right, Mister. I do what I want. Actually admitted that. Yeah, maybe causing chaos in a country with strict laws wasn't the best idea, but honestly, what choice did he actually have? The evidence was overwhelming, public opinion was against him, and the authorities were clearly not in a good mood for his nonsense.
So, what now? Well, here's the thing. South Korea doesn't mess around with its legal system. The charge of obstruction of business alone can carry a sentence up to 5 years. And Johnny is facing multiple counts. So theoretically, he could be looking at a good amount of time behind bars. Realistically, though, he'll probably get a much lighter sentence, but some jail time is still very much on the table. At the very least, he's not getting off with just a slap on the wrist. Honestly, this whole situation is a masterclass in how not to act in a foreign country. Like, imagine flying over to someone else's house, treating their people like NPCs, their cultures like a joke, and then acting surprised when they didn't roll the red carpet on you. Shocking! Who could have seen that coming? It's not even about cancel culture or free speech. This is just common sense. You can't just go into another country, act like a complete menace, and expect zero consequence. You know what the craziest part is? Even after all of this, Johnny is probably still thinking about the content and not, his actual life being permanently affected. But hey, at least he'll have plenty of time to reflect and maybe learn some human decency. So, what do you guys think? Is Johnny finally getting what he deserves? Or do you think that this is just too harsh? Or maybe too great? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. And if you ever feel the urge to go to another country just to act like a public nuisance, just don't. Don't do that. Just think, you know? Anyway, if you enjoyed this video, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the bell for more updates. Anyway, bye!